I hit reset on my life because I realized I was living with a lot of momentum, but not always with alignment. And that is a very sobering thing to admit because from the outside, momentum can look good. Momentum can look like opportunity. It can look like achievement. It could look like a full calendar, a good resume, a busy season, a productive life, a person who is doing all the right things. But internally, I started asking myself deeper questions. Am I building the life God actually called me to build, or am I building the life that makes the most sense to other people? Am I moving in obedience, or am I moving in fear? Am I making decisions from peace, or am I making decisions from pressure? Am I saying yes because God said yes, or because I don't want to disappoint other people? Am I pursuing purpose, or am I just performing success? And those questions started to get louder and louder and louder. And at some point, I realized I couldn't keep going the same way and expect to become who God was calling me to be. So I hit reset. And it wasn't because everything was terrible, or because I didn't have anything to be grateful for, or because I was giving up, or because I could feel better about myself, but because I could feel that God was dealing with my foundation. And when God starts dealing with your foundation, you cannot keep decorating the house like nothing is wrong. So for me, this reset has been spiritual, emotional, mental, creative, and practical. It has touched my relationship with work, my relationship with success, my relationship with visibility, my relationship with achievement, my relationship with people's opinions, my relationship with my calling, and my relationship with God. I had to ask myself, what am I actually building? And who am I becoming while I build it? Because I think sometimes we are so focused on the outcome that we stop paying attention to what the process is producing in us. Yes, you may be successful. Yes, you may be productive. Yes, you may be impressive. But are you whole? Are you healed? Are you well? Are you surrendered? Are you at peace? Are you free? Are you becoming more like Christ, or are you just becoming more accomplished? Those questions really humbled me, and I realized I didn't just want a life that looked good. I wanted a life that was rooted. I want a life where God is not an accessory to my plans, but the center of them. I want a life where I'm not consistently and constantly performing, people pleasing, producing, proving, striving, or even explaining myself. I want the real thing. So this life reset has not been about aesthetics. It's not about reinventing myself for the internet. It's not about creating a new brand. It's truly about surrender. It's been about letting God tell me who I am before the world tells me who I should become. And honestly, resetting your life is uncomfortable because it forces you to confront the things you were using to feel safe. The approval, the title, the plan, the timeline, the version of success you thought would finally make you feel secure. But God loves us so much too much to let us keep building on things that cannot hold the weight of who he called us to be. So I hit reset on my life because I didn't want to keep moving just to say I was moving. I want to be aligned. I want peace. I want God at the center of my life. And I want to become honest enough to admit when something needs to change.